Howdy folks, this is the Command Line Vulpine here, and welcome back to Let's Play Sapiens. I got my webcam working again, and you may have noticed the last 3 videos the game has been too zoomed in and you couldn't see the things on the edges. That's because I'm working with a new video recording program, or not recording program, a rendering program. And I was trying to cut my 1440p video into a 1080p video, which in any other video program that always just means that it's going to shrink the size. But it didn't shrink the size. Instead, it just cropped it down to 1080p. So that was the thing. That happened. Anyway, here we are back with our people. It's been a very long time since I've played. I also played a different game on my own time just because I had a lot of time, but I also couldn't record a Let's Play at the same time. So, yeah. So now I got to remember what we were doing. I gotta say, the jungle starts in this game are like way easier than these starts, because in the jungle you get bamboo growing everywhere, and the bamboo counts as sticks, and yeah, it's real handy. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if our squad here wasn't long for this world. I've just got to see what we've got again. This is uncooked alpaca meat. It is cooked. Handful of apples. We got music going again. The shed is full, so we're not going to be able to bring more people in until we build a bigger building. Okay. We've got pumpkins. Pumpkins kind of suck, though. These are our apple trees. Okay, there's still a lot of apples on these trees. What were these? Were these apple seeds? Apple trees? Yes, they are. So those might grow eventually. Let's see. We just unlocked paths. I'm not terribly worried about them, though. We could probably use more small... I guess we're out of flax twine, huh? Do we have flax laying around? Yes. So why aren't you making flax? I guess you need to make flax twine first. Make like 8 of it. Also make me a bunch of small rocks. I don't know which character can do what. This was a game where a few people learned too much, right? I think we maybe balanced it out later, but I seem to recall that was a problem that I learned to avoid when I was playing by myself. Someone logged in, so I can't tell what the... oh, no, temperature's on the top left. It's fine in there. You also didn't have to deal with winter in the jungle zone. Definitely recommend the jungle start unless things change later. Hot didn't seem to be nearly as big as a problem as being cold. Which honestly, in real life, same. Okay, they've got food. Should probably work on another building. I don't know, though. I'm getting a phone call. Huh. For the first time in my life, it wasn't a spam call. Who would have thought? Dang old camera's not in the right position anymore, though. Come on. Skirt. Eventually, you just have to say good enough for Panama. There we go. Anyway, as Raccoon was saying, let's clear out some more of these. We're going to need quite a bit of hay if we're going to make another thatch building. I think we have a bunch of people sitting around doing nothing anyway. The other thing we definitely want to pay attention to is there's woolly mammoths running around sometimes. For some reason, I encountered them in the jungle instead of in the cold area. Who would have thought? And they're a pretty big problem. For some reason, they are incredibly aggressive even if you don't attack them. They'll just rampage through your people and massacre them. Actually, no one died from it, surprisingly, but the game's probably being too lenient about it. They probably should have been killed by it. Am I using this for... why did I guess to keep people warm by the... okay. It's not very efficient, though. Oof. Definitely hate seeing no branches out here. Not my favorite thing, seeing no branches. It's clay. We can mess with it later. We don't really need it yet. Still have food for now. I think people only need to eat like once a day, just one thing. But yeah, the pumpkins suck because even though they're giant, people can only carry them one at a time. Or because they're giant, people can only carry them one at a time, but they're not worth more than one meal. They should be worth more than one, you know? How are we doing on, like, seeds? Surely I put them in here. Did they all rot, possibly? Are they being stored outside? Like a pleb? Yes, they're outside like a pleb. How many are in here? 2 birch seeds. I feel like we would have more than 2 birch seeds by now, but that's okay. Plant birch trees. Yeah, apparently seasons in this game are only a couple days long. By the way, I apologize for my camera like flashing. There's nothing that can be done about it. If you've been following, we do have a lot of sticks. We can probably build another thatch hut. I don't know, though. At this point, it might be worth just waiting to make a wood one. How are we doing on tools? We got a spear. I've never built like some kind of hammer, though. Or not hammer. Hatchet. Maybe like 2. They still need like regular axe heads to do some things, so I don't want to turn them all into axes. A couple of pickaxes too. But yeah, if you've been following the history, oh my god, this damn webcam, man. History of this webcam, but like wasn't working for a while. There was a moment where like I could either have the webcam work or have my microphone work. I don't know. Super time acceleration for nighttime. So I like uninstalled it and reinstalled it like 10 times, the drivers for it. That never worked. I don't know what I did to finally fix it, but I finally have it fixed now. However, if auto exposure isn't on, it will not be a 60 FPS camera. You can see my fingers. You can see my fingies. Now, if I go in, webcam, configure video, disable auto exposure, it gets real dark. So I crank it back to -3 because that's about right. And now, see how my fingers are a blur? 30 FPS camera. And it used to be that I could like click and unclick it like 10 times and it would fix it. The other alternative is I can turn autofocus on and autofocus fixes it too. Autofocus is, I don't know. Autofocus is going to zoom in and out all the time, right? So take your pick. You want the camera to flash or do you want it to zoom in and out? I gotta buy a new one. Just annoying because this one is technically working, but it's just not behaving the way it should. Yeah, I'm realizing in this game that like getting your farming going like as quickly as possible seems really important. Where are our seeds must have gone bad out here. So what we've got to do. I don't know which of these storage areas is empty. I guess all of them. I guess I wasn't really assigning storage in here very well. Old me had 0 IQ. So we're going to do routes. There's a better way to do these. Again, 0 IQ. So we do routes. We add a route. We remove the route when it's done. We add a stot. We take the seeds, eat them into there, and then the route's going to auto-delete once they're done moving it. Basically, we want everything that can rot inside and everything that can't rot outside. Like this drum doesn't need to be in here. They might move this all the time, though, because I think they have to pick it up to use it. So, add stops this to there. And the route when you're done. Let's gather a bunch of flax. I thought flax would be used for clothing, but apparently it's not. I don't know how this person has clothing. Like, we have one person with clothing, right? Maybe not. That might have been the other game. It had one male character that had like a hide on as a shirt. Maybe you just need extra wool laying around. And maybe in my other game they just weren't doing that because it was hot outside. I don't know. It's a whole ordeal. Forgot that we had a really big flat building area here. That's nice. I didn't have a flat building area on my last one. Okay, people are doing things. This never got moved, which sucks. Sucks the big one. Is there anything else out here that can go bad? You'd think the twine would, but it doesn't. Oh, we've already learned how to split wood. Do we have hatchets now? We do. The other thing that can be handy. It's a pain in the butt to do this. They really need like a RimWorld system where you can have big stockpiles and I can just sort them between things that go bad and things that don't go bad. We want to specify what each container holds. We'll mess with the clay eventually. It doesn't do anything in the early game. There's some late game stuff, but right now we just need to survive. Also, there needs to be like a little bit more overlap on what these containers can hold. I would like for all the tool heads to be in one category so they can all go in one place, because it's kind of silly to have them spread out. Same thing with like weapons and stuff. They should all go in the same pile to save space. Okay. Has anyone experimented with split logs? It looks like someone has. So someone knows wood building? Woodworking. It's not the same. Not the same. We need then to build a wooden wall. Oh, we can just do it. Is it woodworking? Doesn't make sense. I thought it was wood building. Not my problem. Oh, that's cool. So the wood of a wooden building depends on what you have. Like this is a birchwood wall. It's Minecraft rules, basically. I mean, it should be obvious. It's weird that it's on the preview. Like it knows that it's going to build this out of birch, so it's a birch wall. Because in the other game, that the wall doesn't look like that because it's not made of birch. Okay, that tree's done. Oops, no. Don't need that. That tree's done. We only have 2 axes. So I'm just going to put 2 orders out. Who are you, me lady? Because you're not doing anything. Lanima. Thatch building. Oh, you have investigation, spear hunting. Yeah, you don't have your basic stuff turned on. Which can make sense. But well, I like to keep them busy. And you are Ninolin. Enjoy your general labor. Logs and split logs. Oh yeah, you need logs and split logs. That's my log storage. It's outside where it should be. Okay, the wood chopper should not be doing basic labor. Tree falling. Someone else needs to learn how to tree fall, though. So, tree felling. You know, you're not going to be busy too much. You learn how to chop down trees. I don't know how long it takes them to learn how, but... Who's using a head? Bruh, you have an axe. Bros. The problem is they need the axe head for other stuff. I don't know what they need. I don't remember what they need it for, but they need it for something. Not what I want. Seeing if we had like an inventory. Oh, you do have an inventory. Oh, well. Okay. Just let them chop things down with axes, I guess. Or, yeah. Rocks, basically. They're even coming here and picking it up. I could turn them all into hatchets, but then they're gonna get cranky. I can tell you that right now. They'll be upset about it. I know how this goes. Man. Okay. Let's see. The child is my tool crafter, which always makes sense. Someone else needs to learn how to like make a tool. Let's see. You have 2% tool assembly, 3%. Everyone gets thatch building because just bringing resources to a pile gives them. Looks like that was the 3% person, right? Landmia. Landmia. Here are your max rolls. So gonna turn off your investigation. I'm gonna have you learn tool assembly. Well, sure. Let's craft another spear. I think she'll just take a very long time at it, so she should learn how. How's this tree? Get it chopped down with someone else. Someone grabbed an axe. There you go. Now you're using your big brain. I think it's planting. I think planting they use a pickaxe. Not sure there's enough twine left, but give them 8 twine to craft. How are they doing on food? Okay, they need food. I think there's like 8 of them, right? So we need like 2 trees worth of apples. Like the seeds get put in here in a group. Like all the different types of seeds go in one place, which is nice. But they need to do that for other things. Like, it's fine to give us the ability to fine-tune it to a specific item when you want to build like a really complicated base later on, but right now, this early in. Okay, let's plant some birch trees. Things to be too far away, but I want them to be in a neat, orderly fashion like that, so we know where we've planted our own and where we haven't. Hey, that one person knows how to tree fell now. Let's see, where do I give the order to split logs? Is it here? Here. Each log's worth 4 split logs, which is nice. Now we're keeping people busy. It's like Dwarf Fortress, you know, you gotta keep them busy. Actually, in Dwarf Fortress, it matters more because the dwarves get angry when they're not working because they like being productive. Yeah, see, I took the actually brought a pickaxe out, but still, this person spread out a regular picking tool. Koso. You've shown an interest in planting. Going to make you a planter. Now, as far as I've played in my other game, it didn't really make a difference building a building out of wood or not. So I'm mostly doing it out of the principle of the thing. We should be trying our best to go up the tech tree, not down. They even had a mammoth. Looked like it was smacking at my thatch building, but it never knocked it down, so maybe it'll be a feature later where the wood building will matter. Alright, now people think things to do again, because they always need things to do. But we don't want to over-harvest things, because stuff will rot. Train more people to be planters, I guess. Guess you're gonna have people go out and gather more rocks. We're kind of low on rocks. I guess I can get more clay for later. Just not that important right now. Yeah, go ahead and grab all those rocks. Might be learning faster because he's actually using the right tool for the job, you know? Still a lot slower than the person who knows how to do it, but he might be learning a lot quicker than... Oh, you're using the right tool. Never mind. I think you didn't over there, and then you did on this one. And it went a lot quicker once you did. Alright, now we got 2 planters. Peanuts. How many birch seeds we got left here? Let's just clear them out. 4. There you go. Just want a nice wood supply going. Also, the colors above people's heads are the mood they're in. So, like, this kid is not in a very good mood. They're probably just cold. Cold and need music. Has anyone tried to play music yet? You know how. Wecken. Oh, you're busy planting though. Yeah, dealing with the cold is going to be kind of annoying. There you go. Okay, now he's playing some music. So these people, yeah, they're not planting because there's not enough light, which that happens sometimes. And that's what this is for. This just burns hay, is what I found out. So you can actually put these in a lot more places and not worry about them nearly as much as I had been. I'd figured they would consume something like valuable. Like a stick. If they were using sticks, I wouldn't do it, but hay is not a problem. The grass even grows back eventually. It might grow back slower in this biome because it's colder. I need you all to stop getting pregnant. It's kind of a far way off from getting this building built. No capable sapiens with the wood building skill. Well, that's what I was saying. It seems like I'm supposed to be able to like click on these things for them to learn the ability. I guess on this one I'm just gonna have to manually assign. Oh, you had the kid already. Do y'all give birth to like 10-year-olds? How many people are there? 4? 8. How many beds are there? It's 9 beds. Should be okay. Anyway, someone needs wood building roll. Let's see. Planting, motor planting. You have wood building. Oh, it's because you're pregnant. You won't do it anymore. Great, fantastic timing. Kids can't do it. I think maybe they can. Can't do these tasks. Okay, you are going to learn wood building. Congratulations. A winner is you. I do need more people, but I don't have enough space to put everyone right now, so I'm not going to try to add this other tribe in. There they are. It's like 4 people. I think you hire people in batches. For a while, I thought you only got like... This is kind of a weird thing here. Must be some kind of world generation bug. You recruit everyone in a group. Not just the person that you talk to, so you have to be real careful about how big their group is before you go trying to talk to them. Probably just expand this building into a bigger one with thatch or something. There we go. Getting a look at our sky here. I guess there's no sun in the sky, huh? In this game? Sun or moon. I really hope those logs burn longer, because I don't really want you putting my hard-earned logs into the fires. And I need them for construction purposes. It's kind of breaking my balls here, Mario. Anyway, we are all out of time for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember to hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time, I hope you have a good day.